Interruptions, Mr. Cat. Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
Record. Okay. Sorry about that, homie. I took a power nap and everything was good. I set everything up, and then I was having an issue controlling my eyebrows. And did I tell you about the COVID? What's it called? Grooming mishap I had. I didn't tell you about that. So, I've been cutting my own hair and grooming everything myself. And I decided to I always cut my eyebrows from here from the top because they grow really long. It's like wherever I want them to grow on the bottom, they don't grow. They just grow like in certain areas. So right here, they get super fucking long. And I always cut, like I comb it up and I cut it. But I saved some to cover my scar that I have. And I just thought like, well, let me cut that one too because it's way too long. And if I don't take care of my eyebrows, they look like I have like they hang here. So I cut it and I fucking went a little too short. So I was like, oh fuck. So then I had you could totally see my scar because I had nothing to cover it with. So I was looking like a damn chola, like an old chola trying to look young. And so I decided to not touch them anymore and just let them grow. But over here on the top, they're going fucking wild and you can't really see it through the camera, but I'll show you when I see you next time. So I'm looking like there's this Mexican comedian called El Loco Valdez. And I was looking like a Loco Valdez right about now, bro, with my he wore his eyebrows like going up like that. I'm like, damn, fucking shit. I'm looking like the Loca Valdez over here. But anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I haven't groomed this in a while. But my hair is just like getting lighter, so it doesn't look like I have a eyebrow right here. It's really light, like I have no pigmentation at all. I'm Caucasian.
Well, you're looking real cute with your little scarf.
I got this in the summer on clearance. I haven't been able to wear it.
Oh, that's so sad. I know. Now, we should start getting all done up, huh? You should have told me next Saturday. I'm gonna not get all done up because I really don't. I don't really do formal. I'm a very casual type of peach. But next Saturday it's like we're going to the club type.
Well, this is just from top down. I'm not wearing any. I was kidding.
I'm wearing the same shorts I was wearing before I took a shower. I took them off during the shower, but I put them back on. I changed my underwear though. That's the important part.
I took a shower and got clean stuff. So it's all fresh.
Well, I'm just wearing my burrito.
Oh, I love it. Where'd you get that?
I think on eBay. I don't know.
Burrito.
I shop eBay. But anyway, let's get this shit started because I want to get into your dream. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Test, 1, 2. ¿Qué onda, güey? We are the Bodega Cats.
Fat cats.
It's lit. And I don't know what the fuck we're doing, but for some reason I feel like Lorisi and I should be the ones to start it. I am 54 Pitches.
Lorisi is here.
Yeah. And we are collectively the Bodega Cats. But how is you, homie? How is you?
Well, Peppa Pig was visiting me earlier. I love the Peppa Pig.
My nephew loved it. He heard it and he's all. And I'm like, you know who that is? And I'm like, it's Lorisi. I know. I was about to say it.
Peppa Pig.
And we got into this big old conversation about how she's from England and this whole thing because he loves to know where people are from. He knows that he could tell you where all the princesses are from. Well, I mean, some of the places are made up or,
Right.
like Wonder Woman. Where's she from? Themyscira? Yeah, Themyscira. So he could tell you all that
Got
shit,
me.
or like all the princesses and queens. He could tell you where
Oh
they're
wow.
from. But so I hear you got pussy blocked. Talk about it, homie.
Well, here's the situation. So
The situation is the following.
it is because it is what it is. Anyways, I, like you, decided to take a power nap because I got up really early. They said the balloons were going up. And so I went outside and I got,
Today?
yeah, there's like a balloon, but you can't go to the balloon fiesta, but it was just like you can go in your backyard and see the balloons or your front yard or whatever.
So they're still flying them?
They're flying them, but you can't go to the balloon park.
Oh,
So,
cool. Well,
because they
that's
can't,
cool.
yeah. And so I went outside and I was like, you know what? I've seen balloons. And I yeah, I cleaned and then I came back and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. And so I'm like, I'll take a nap. And the cat decides to take a nap right like I guess it was cold because in the morning it was cold.
Hmm.
And so he was like snuggling up to me, like right there. And so I'm like, okay, I'll just take a nap. And then I have this crazy, crazy ass dream. Okay, so I'm at my family's house because they all have pools because they live in Phoenix.
Mm.
So we're having a pool party and we're like, just eating snacks, chips and drinks and beers and
Nice.
wine, champagne.
Ooh.
And we're jumping in and everyone's around just having a good time. And so I don't know if it's my birthday or anything, but all of a sudden this guy comes in and supposedly he's my boyfriend
Oh.
because he starts like I get out of the pool and he's like all just caressing me and kissing me and I'm like, oh,
Hey.
you must be my boyfriend. And then but the kicker is he looks like Superman but with blonde hair.
Oh.
And I'm like, whoa, I don't know if that's my like true match or whatever, but in
or your
my dream,
or your fantasy, you like the light hair boys.
I don't know. But he was like super tall, like 6 feet tall, and he was just loving up on me so good. And I was just like, and then and then I get out of the pool and I'm like getting a drink and the doorbell rings and I answer it. And it's this lady in a gown, like a red taffeta gown, kind of like the lady on she looks like the lady on what's that cyber movie
Which one?
where they're like robots? It's on
I
HBO.
Westworld?
Yeah, Westworld. She
Oh.
looks like that lady, but I think that lady is black.
I was gonna say the black lady or the blonde
But
lady?
the
Black lady.
black lady.
Oh,
Well,
so like a saloon type of like gown?
yeah. And
Oh,
she has her hair up all nice. It's like really dark. I think she's maybe Native American because she has like high cheekbones, but her skin was light. So she wasn't African American. And I was like, hi. And then my boyfriend, Clark Kent, comes up and says, hey, I'm glad you came. And then they start making out. And I'm like, okay, I thought you were my boyfriend. And they leave and then they come back and I'm swimming and I'm like, maybe that wasn't my boyfriend. And they came back and they both started like fondling me and kissing me and then my family was like, is she gay? She's not gay. No, she had a boyfriend. No, is the girlfriend that girl the boyfriend? And they were just like so confused. They were like, I thought she was straight, or no, maybe she was gay because back in the day, she wore Birkenstocks. So
Back in
maybe,
the day.
well,
Last Wednesday.
she just wears. Oh, she still wears Birkenstocks. So maybe she just had a phase, and they were all talking, and I was like, oh, kissing the girl and kissing the guy, and our legs were intertwined. Well, we weren't having sex, but might as well be. But my family was so proud of me, but they were kind of confused, like, what's going on? And then, well, all this. Oh, I woke up for some reason, and I was like, I was like, I need some toys or something. And, but then I was like, well, the cat was still there. Like, he didn't care if I had the dream or not, or if he heard me like moaning or whatever. And he's like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
You're
And he was
probably
like,
purring.
oh yeah. And he was just like, hello, I'm sleeping. So he, like, I don't know, pussy blocked me.
Oh shit. You got
Because
pussy blocked.
I would have finished the job, if you will.
So in your dream, you're bi, you're poly, you're like all kinds of stuff.
I know. I was like, whoa, I feel so like free and like not under the constraints of any societal norm or anything.
You guys didn't even have a name for your guys' relationship. You were just
I know. Like, I was just like, hey, I'm progressive.
Hey, maybe that's what you need.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh shit. I can't do that, bro. I'm too jealous. I'd be like, nah, this isn't working out. Don't touch her.
Well, I didn't feel any feelings of jealousy. I was just trying to figure out what's going on, like my family, but it was very nice. Like, I just felt loved, So it goes to show, it doesn't matter who loves you. I mean, why are people going to tell you who you love? And, and they're thinking about sex or whatever, but, no one should tell you who to love or how to love.
As long as it's not animals or children, love is love, bro.
Yeah, exactly. These were consenting adults and over 18. Actually, they were probably younger.
Just a little tiny bit, like
a little tiny bit. Yeah, right.
Oh shit, bro, that's hilarious. Well, shout out to a good dream, bro, because fuck, we've been having some nasty dreams, so that's a good one. Shit.
Well, I know you ended. I was listening to the podcast too, and maybe because you were talking about your dream, you're like, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better.
Oh, with Kanye.
With Kanye. So I thought I'd like, do one up on you and
hey,
not do one up, but no, not do one up, but just like be tangent. Like, hey, we can have good dreams. We can have scary dreams. So.
Hell yeah, bro. At this point, I'd rather have a nightmare, but then the other day, I had a weird one that was pretty scary. And so I don't know at this point, like, God damn it. I got my cat this new toy. It's like a scratcher, but it wraps around things. So I put it around this table down here on one of the legs. And it came with a toy hanging from it. And I was like, it's loud as fuck. And of course he's going to play with that shit in the middle of the night. But fuck it, as long as he's happy. But now I'm like, of course he would do it right now. So hopefully it's not too fucking loud because he's all.
I don't hear anything.
Okay, good. Because last one I had such issues with the sound. So that's why right now the it's going to be a little bit lower because either my voice is good or that's good or I can't wait until we pod together. Like, this is insane. But New Mexico yesterday had the highest reported cases of COVID since July, 350 almost. Today, I think there were 200 and high 200s, like almost 300 for today.
That's positive cases, not deaths.
Positive cases. Okay. But we continue to have deaths. I think we've had like 200 deaths. I'm not sure.
Wow.
I don't want to like throw that number out there because that one I'm not sure. But so better safe than sorry, bro. Because I don't care. I told you at this point they can call me paranoid, call paranoid peaches. They can call me crazy, but nah, bro. Shit, fucking Cheeto has it supposedly.
I know. Well,
Nah, I know they say
he
that it's
didn't
like,
he didn't have a fever today.
but
So
they said I saw just like a little while ago that the day before he got in the helicopter to go to the hospital, they administer oxygen right before. So he's gotten oxygen, he's gotten a mild fever. They said that he had a mild case of COVID, whatever the fuck that is. I've never heard that term before, but I thought it was funny that did you see the video that he released today? He first of all, he's wearing no tie and he looks a little, his hair a little bit crazier than usual, and but he's still bitchy as fuck. And so I'm like, yep, he's fine, he's gonna be fine. But he was saying that, well, it doesn't matter, I don't even want to like bring attention to
he
him.
has like 9 or 10 doctors, and they introduced him on Fox News or something, and they were just saying he has a 2 or 3 pulmonologists, and I'm like, dang, you should
Yeah,
have 10 or 11 doctors looking after me.
that's what I wanted to say. You made me remember was that he said that he pretty much shouted out the hospital, the most incredible, tremendous people. Of course, you bitch ass. Of course that you're gonna get the best help, just like you've had the better tests. Yes, like just like you've had a large, amount of tests at your disposal. Of course, you're gonna get some of the best doctors in the world. Like you don't get the same health treatment that other people. And I'm not to talk shit about the doctors that have taken care of the patients that have died, but some people couldn't even afford to go to the hospital. Like some people died at home because they couldn't breathe, because you know how expensive an ambulance is. So
Yeah,
you got transported on a helicopter. I get it, he's the president, whatever,
and it was
but
only like 10 miles away.
yeah, they
Why
said it
couldn't
was
they
like
just?
5-6 minutes helicopter ride.
Yeah. um well, also, I was talking to my friend, she lives in California, in
Hmm.
San Diego, and she was saying, she was just going on and on about how dumb the whole debate was,
Ooh.
in general. And he was like, yeah, Trump was talking about lowering costs for drugs, for prescriptions, but that doesn't make any difference if you don't have insurance. So come on, people, that's so dumb.
Oh
So
my gosh.
that's fine for middle class, but what about the people that can't afford insurance?
Hmm.
And you know, yeah.
And then he kept telling Joe, like, all these years you haven't done anything. Bitch, you were the president for 4 years and you haven't done anything. So how dare you throw it at Joe for not doing anything when I mean, I'm not the biggest, political nerd, or I don't know much, but I would think the president has more power. I mean, this motherfucker signs executive laws for fucking TikTok and Twitter. I would think
I
that they have
know.
more fucking power. He's about to replace RBG with some bitch ass. Oh, dude, did you see that they're starting to sell t-shirts calling her the Notorious, whatever the fuck her name is? How dare
No.
you, bro? The people that created the Notorious RBG t-shirts, they need to sue, because
Yeah,
that's fucking bullshit, bro.
that's a patent. Like,
That's fucking sacrilegious, bro. Ugh.
ooh. Ugh.
How dare like that bitch? And you know that bitch ass had COVID a few months ago. I didn't mean to call her that. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I had a feeling you were feeling real bad the day that they announced that Cheeto has COVID. We don't wish, just to be clear, the Bodega
Yeah,
cats
yeah,
don't
yeah.
wish death on anybody. We don't wish him harm, even. Like, I don't wish him harm, or anybody. But we talk a lot of shit. Everybody does. He does too. We just
Well, I think I'm just upset that he didn't wear masks, so his people are following suit from him, and so this is really bad karma, because if you would have weared a
word.
mask, if it would have wore them, this probably wouldn't have happened.
They're calling it the Rose Garden Massacre.
I know. Well, how long ago was that?
It was when he announced the nomination of this Amy person.
Oh, okay.
That was not that long ago. But what's the name of the aide? The pretty girl that got diagnosed? They said that there's no way in hell that she got the
I forgot her name, but I saw her on
what is her name?
It was on TikTok or something. They showed all the people that were like weren't wearing masks and were hugging and just getting in there and
what's her
spreading that
name?
virus.
That used to be the Conway.
Kellyanne Conway.
She has COVID. She was there without a mask, and how funny, because remember I told you during the debate, look at how Trump's family and people are not wearing masks, especially the family. I think Melania was the only one wearing a mask. And I just want to clarify, last time I made a joke and I said Ivanka instead of Melania. I get the names confused, but I meant Melania. But Melania was the only one with the mask, and now everybody's wearing a mask. How, like, it took your fucking father to actually get the fucking disease that 200,000 people have died from for you to put a goddamn mask on? Like, are you that proud of your face? It's not that great. So I heard a podcast today that they were talking about the white guys say that Ivanka, she was hot. Well, you know the podcast, it was a Brilliant Idiots. So Andrew Schultz was like, Ivanka's hot. And Charlamagne's like, eh. And then the producer, Taylor, she's all like, average at best. But it's like, you're not that cute. Like, put a goddamn mask on. Like, and even cute people, fuck it, you know? Remember the gorgeous girl? Like, she should have been wearing a goddamn mask.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta, I saw this thing of like how, especially restaurant people, they've learned to smile without smiling. So they're like, you show up and they're like,
hey, we should get the mask of just your face smiling.
I thought about it. You know what I thought about? I've had all these patches for so long because I have like this thing that I'm gonna make myself this lesbian jean jacket that's gonna be amazing, and but I haven't. So I've been wearing I put one of the patches on the mask, and I'm like, duh. And guess what, homie? So I saw a commercial. You know how I awake at like 1, 2, 3 in the morning? I saw a fucking commercial of this thing they sell, this nose thing that you put on your mask to prevent fogging from the glasses.
I need that.
I got 5, so I'm gonna get you some. But I'm like, why haven't they sold this to us fucking 6 months ago, bro? I'm like over there like trying to position my glasses because I can't see. I don't want to touch my face. I'm more like trying to shop and shit. I'm like, you motherfuckers, you just thought about us, you know, 4 eyes or whatever they call us. Shit, everybody wears glasses. Even the people that don't wear glasses at some point were wearing them because they were like fashion or whatever, you know? I can't see shit without them, so I need them. I need that
more
thing.
and more. Well, I just had a birthday and like I'm in the grocery store and I take them off, but I have to put them back on because I'm like, where's the soup? Where's the bread? You know, on the top where it says.
I can't see from far, so I can't drive without him. I can't, you know, if I'm looking at I need them. I really like, not like extremely bad, but my eyesight is, I need them. Like I can't watch TV without him unless I don't care about the show.
Unless I get a bigger TV. My TV is like small.
Mine's like, I think a 50-inch, but
mine's even smaller. And it's on my wall.
Yeah, mine's on my wall
Either I
too.
can bring it closer or. But
your TV's like Michael Scott's, that he was all proud and he's like, look, you can move it.
Oh, I thought it was Travis Scott.
Why?
That McDonald. I tried to order
the Travis meal? And what happened?
On Uber, and I didn't see it on Uber.
Really?
Is that an only drive-through?
No, it's drive-through. I don't know how much it is, but the only way you can get it for $6 is online. And I think McDonald's does Uber Eats. Like you can Postmate it and you can Grubhub it and whatever, but if you get it from the McDonald's app, it directly takes you to Uber Eats. Why don't you get it from the McDonald's app?
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, get the McDonald's app because they have
because I
deals
was
every day, bro.
drunk one night. No, drinking, and I was hungry, and I
Cold
was like,
drunkie.
I went to Travis Scott, and
I wanna try it, but I just love Big Mac so much, bro, that I'm like, if I'm gonna fucking get McDonald's, and I told you, I'm done with, bro, my underwear doesn't fit. That's how big I'm getting. Like I usually only gain weight on my torso and not even my tits, just like literally like from under my tits and below my crotch. That's where all my weight get. Everything else stays the same. Like eventually you'll start seeing a little bit of cheek and whatever, but that's it. Like my arms are skinny, my legs are skinny, my ass is tiny, like everything's small except for like my mid part. So I said nope. So let's not even talk about Mickey D's, bro, because I bought
I know.
myself
I decided not to.
I bought myself tofu, bro. That's how serious I am about this
Oh,
shit. I'm like, I'm gonna make myself some badass pad thai, bro. Ooh, I'm gonna learn how to make pad thai. I got some, beef. That's what she said.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
where is the beef?
In my pants. Just kidding. In my closet. Just kidding.
I need some more beef.
Oh shit, bro. Woo. What are you drinking?
Well, let me tell you the story. I just
Sounds like the story is the following.
it is what it is. Oh no, I have this whiskey. It's rye, and I just made it neat. No, not neat. With a rock. No, with the ice. What is it called? With the
On
ice?
the rocks. Yeah.
On the rocks. And I was like, oh man, that's hardcore. So I just decided to add some Coke to it. So it's like a Jack and Coke, but it's not Jack. It's
Rye and Coke.
Rye. It's a Rye and Coke.
Hey.
And it lasts longer because then I'm like, oh, I still have a drink with just the whiskey.
Certain types of whiskey I like to throw. Oh, I just spit on the microphone, and then they wonder how people get COVID and shit. just saw it like.
I need to clean this thing.
I usually take it off after the pod. It's only on here during the podcast. But how do you clean it? Like you just disinfecting it? You mean?
I haven't, but
like a disinfectant spray or what? How else could you?
I don't know. What would it hurt it if I
washed it? Yeah, it'll probably fall apart because it's foam, right? I don't know.
You could just spray it with Lysol or something, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now that you're telling me that, as long as you're the only one that's using it, it's fine. The ratchet thing was that when COVID started and people weren't like realizing that when they were still doing like presentations, performances, whatever the fuck you want to do, with the microphone, you can't use the same microphone, bro. You're like spitting all these fucking, every time you like tease and pus, pa, sha, ta.
Pussy.
It's like when I talk, you know how many times I use the word pussy.
Oh, we always use the word puss.
I spit a lot when I talk. So I used to think like back in the day when I was like, if I'm ever a rapper, I know the first thing they're going to make fun of me is because I'm always spitting. So my rapper name has to do something with spitting. But then we can do a play on like how I spit so much knowledge. Like the sociologist spitting machine.
The spitting. Well, rappers, don't they say, isn't that like a rapping terminology?
Yeah,
like
that's what I mean. Like do a
let me
play
spit.
on it.
Spit
some bars.
Spit. Yeah, spit some bars, or what is the other word? Lean
is another thing, bro.
Eileen.
Not even lean.
No, not lean.
Future doesn't even do it anymore.
Well, didn't what's his name? Lil Wayne?
Oh yeah, but I don't think he does. Lil Wayne is in love. Like he's changed. Like
With
he's
that
totally in love.
that beautiful big girl.
He's a big plus model.
Whoa.
Yeah. You okay?
Sorry,
Oh,
my
it's fine.
my mic wanted to have a drink.
So like, you give me that spit. Give me some of that drink too, bitch.
Boom, boom,
Hey,
boom.
hey, hey. 50 for
Bodega,
peaches, right in the
bodega.
leeches. Going with the geek. No, just kidding.
Oops, 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 oops.
One of these days, we're gonna throw a 16 out there, and people are gonna be like, "Oh my goodness, I didn't know you could do that."
Beats. That's what they call it. I used to get these from Twitter. Hey, do you need some beats on
Yeah,
Twitter?
but they charge, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I could do
But
my own beats.
that was
Well,
back in the day in 2010, 11, 12.
you know, there was a guy that does these amazing beats, and I saw him on IG. I started following him. He's like literally he carries his little machine everywhere. And the one that I heard that went viral, he was in his car and he's just doing it. And a bunch of
Wow.
rappers contacted him, and I guess Mick Mill was the one that they started working together with that one because everybody told him that like sounds perfect for Meek. And yeah, so McMill like contacted him, and he's like, I want it. So they started working together. But I mean, it works. Yeah, I do get a lot of like, now I get podcast shit. Like people want to give it, like brand us, come up with the logo, come up with like shit. And I'm like, we don't need your help. And also we don't have money.
Yeah, our friend W,
She should
she
be a
want
guest.
she wants to promote us.
How? She got money and she's a Jew. Tell her. Just kidding. It's all love to the Jewish community, and once she's on, you'll see why I joke like this. But she told me one day, do you know that the actually Mexican Catholics, there's a lot of Jewish people in Mexico, and Mexican like she explains it more eloquently, and she's from New York. That's
I was just I was just talking to her. You know her last name. You know her last name is, and
let's not say
there's
it.
I'm not,
Okay.
but there's a publishing company with her last name, and I was like, hey, do you own this publishing company? And she's like, yeah. Let me talk to my people in New York, and I'll send you this book or this curriculum kind of thing. I was like, okay,
Shit.
get on it, girl.
Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. I remember when
like,
she first, when I met her, and we took a little, I don't want to say too much, you know, I don't like to talk about certain things, but not on the podcast. And I'll tell you something else in a minute that's also like I have to address real quick. But so we went, she's like, hey, let's just go do some errands real quick. And I was like, all right. Every single place we went, bro, the bank, a coffee place, I think we went to a pharmacy, every single place, they knew her family. I'm like, bitch, you're from New York. How the fuck that people in New Mexico? But you know why, but you know, her family. But I'm like, dang, like she gets around.
And also my friend from California, I had asked her if she wanted to be on the podcast, and she was so flattered. She's like, I can't believe you're asking me. She said when she was in California, she would listen to us because it was like comfort, like a comfort food, but a comfort podcast.
I swear, like I feel like there's very few people that enjoy the what's that Cajun soup called that they do in New Orleans?
Jambalaya?
Yeah.
Jambalaya?
Very few people enjoy the jambalaya, peaches and Lorisi, very few. And then the rest of the Io kittens either are Lorisi or peaches. So I'm pretty sure she enjoyed you. You know?
No. Well,
Nah,
she was ambivalent about kind of the sexual nature of our podcast, and she wouldn't want to reveal anything about herself, but she
no, we would be totally respectful. Yeah, no, tell her whenever she wants to do it. Let's plan it. Let's do it. Just tell her, you know, we got our time when we record, and if that doesn't work for her, we'll figure something out. Also tell W I would love to have her on, and I know she has to tell W that if she even wants to be just referred to as W and I blur her face, if she would be willing, and I could even change the tone of her voice too. Like, you know, those
Like a man.
interviews.
Yeah. Hello, my name is Red.
Yeah, so and
That'd be cool. Okay,
I
I'll
could totally do it, and because I would love to, just to get it. You know, we obviously can't get into like personal shit or like that. When I say personal, I mean between us or our experiences that we've had, which are super hilarious. If she had the balls to do it, like it'd be more funny. But if not, then I'm totally cool with just. Remember, we've been talking about having like just a Jewish perspective, and we have questions, but we really, I do want to prep for that because I do want to have. When you told me about your friend from California, I'm not going to say her name until she tells us what she wants to be referred to. So far, everybody that we've had as guests has been referred to, they want to be referred as their actual government, which is cool. I was surprised. I just told my nephew today because he was asking me, because my brother mentioned, oh, your Tia's show. And I was like, don't tell him. But I was like, it's a show, baby, and I play a character, okay? And the character, she's kind of a little meanie, and she says bad words. So it's true. You know, we like put a cream in our tacos, and it's it's entertaining, you guys.
cream in our tacos.
Yeah, I throw some cream in my tacos, so make the story like a little bit more like.
I need some cream in my taco.
Oh shit! Damn it, my speaker turned off. But anyway, yeah, we'd love it. Let's do it, and yeah, let's get them homies, and we'll.
I don't know if that I'm everywhere, but as far as like, oh, I did feel kind of. Speaking of, the president. I was listening to the news and stuff, and then I went to sleep.
Today or last night?
Well, last night, and I woke up feeling kind of like I had sinus stuff, and I was like, oh, I started getting paranoid. Like maybe I should get tested because I don't have a cough, and now I feel better, but I just felt like. I think it was just the whole week, though. I was just really busy and tired. One of the symptoms of COVID is fatigue, but
Yep.
I think I was just fatigued because I did a lot of shit. So
You're mentally exhausted.
yeah, and then you know how your mind is like, oh, that corona paranoia or
Oh yeah.
corona, and then corona insomnia, and then.
Corona insomnia, your COVID paranoia. Plus, we
And
get
then I
COVID
had-
drunky.
And the COVID period. All those.
And now I'm
colds.
about to get my COVID, fucking 7th, 8th COVID period. Ugh, wear your goddamn mask, motherfuckers. I'm about to. And then not having sex, not being able to go out, not being able to like fucking talk to people comfortably. Ugh, I'm about to punch someone in the face at the least.
Yeah, because then I could say, okay, I'm not. I tested positive or negative, and then I'd be like, at least I could like start over and just wear 2 masks and a shield and oh, can we change the subject?
Yeah, let me tell you something real quick. I'll take the test with you.
Okay.
Because not just because like my neighbor has taken it 3 times, and we're gonna have to, if we're gonna start working more. I feel more like pressure to do certain things, not because work is pressuring me, but just because we work with the community and the community needs it. So I just feel more pressure to kind of like do certain things. And today I'm the same, bro. Today my body was hurting me. It felt weird. I woke up at like 6 a.m. to make sure the podcast uploaded, and I hurt, and my knees, my legs hurt. I couldn't go back to sleep. I took some Advil and went back to sleep. I took care of myself because that's the only way I can go back to sleep. And so I was paranoid. I was like, I think I have it. And then I remember my whole like health kick. I started to like, I don't want to say work out, I'm like barely doing like squats and things here and there, but I did start doing them every day for the last 4 days. So of course my fucking body is doing so, but I was like at some point like, holy shit, I don't feel good. But I'll take the test with you, bro. If you like, we're gonna have to, in our field, we're gonna have to be taking constantly because this is not ending January.
No.
And in January, we probably have to get back to a more normal when it comes to work, quote unquote, normal. But we're gonna, like my neighbor, like I said, he's had 3 already. So we're probably gonna have to be just more. I might as well get used to that ugly fucking test because Cheeto is like 130 million of the cool test. Okay. What's that gonna do, bro?
Well, I was listening on NPR news on the radio, and they were saying they're coming out with the vaccine. It's or more of the vaccine and more of the test, and the tests are, it only takes 5 minutes. It's like a pregnancy test, and it will say negative or positive like a pregnancy test.
People have been saying that. Why can't they come up with something like that, bro? Even the test that you saw, the one that is like you put it on your nostril, not in your brain, but just your nostril, the other nostril. Put it in the little, it's like at home, you do it yourself. You put it in the little cardboard, 15 minutes, it tells you. Someone told me recently, you would think.
It was the cardboard thing.
Well, someone told me recently, you would think that if you can spread it so easily as like talking or like breathing hard on someone, why do they have to put it in your goddamn brain to test you?
Yeah,
I never thought about that.
If the president of the United States, they test him probably every day.
Oh, probably and multiple times a day.
You know what? This guy on TikTok, of course, he was talking about they should fire the Secret Service because they let someone with COVID in there. But he's not. They're not wearing masks. They think they're like impervious to it or something because they're Republicans or something. I don't know.
His fucking family wasn't wearing a mask. Who knows who he really got it? Oh, Hope. Hope is her name.
Hope.
They were like, a lot of people were giving her shit, and there is no fucking way in hell that she got tested and then 2 days later the president has it. And then he got tested. No, because we know the way it works. There's a reason for quarantining. And this is the thing that I've heard from people that are like, well, we don't need to quarantine because blah, 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 blah. No. But they don't listen to Cove Paranoia Peaches, right? But once the president got it, they explained it very well. You don't quarantine when you get it. You isolate when you get it. When you perhaps been exposed, that's when you quarantine. So it just bugs me, bro.
Yeah, it's ridiculous of the white privilege, and he's a white supremacist, and he thinks that he is like, and then his followers are like, protect him from the evil Democrats.
Democrats are the fucking disease virus that his own people gave him.
China.
It was China. So speaking of that, it reminded me of something I wanted to bring up. My auntie got a death threat. I need to. Let me just say this real quick. My auntie got a death threat on Facebook. This is why I don't fuck with Facebook, but I just want to say something. I talked about last week how some of my family members, and it wasn't her, but some of my family members talking ratchet that they're not going to vote for Biden, whatever. And I posted that picture, and my mom immediately, when she found out about my auntie, contacts me, and she's like, don't post anything, don't say anything. That was me before, not saying I'm a Democrat, or at some point I feel like the Young Turks. I'm about to turn into the Young Turks and shit, bro. Like at this point, I'm progressive liberal, like, you know what I mean? But right now we got to do what we got to do. Biden, Harris, right? But this is some bullshit, because I don't doubt that these motherfuckers won't harm us, her, or anybody, but you're a pussy ass motherfucking bitch that because you can't rely on just what the fuck is it called? Just the voting system and everything. So you're gonna lose. So you Proud Boys motherfuckers and you all these people, like you're gonna come after like people that just because we're voting for the opposite. It just bugs me. And I just want to say, like, to all you fucking bitches out there, because I showed you the screenshot of this bitch, and I'm gonna say it, she was African American. And when I posted on Instagram that picture of me with the Biden Harris, and her comment is like, you people are a fucking bitch ass pussy motherfuckers. And I feel like Kendrick Lamar, and I don't want to necessarily say it, but I'll say it. It's like, you talk shit, but you don't have the balls to come up and say it to my face. Obviously, I don't want anybody to
She
go
never
to my...
responded, right?
No, she didn't. But nobody, like, you know how many times I've been attacked on social media, like hardcore, like talking like so nasty about me and things that actually could like hurt a person. You know, thank God for my mom and the confidence that she put in me, that to me I just laugh about it. But I just can see how it can break someone. And also, like, they told my auntie, like, they know where she lives and all this shit and whatever. It's like, fuck you motherfuckers. It's like I said, like, I might have said something about one of my cousins being ratchet or whatever because he's not voting. Like, don't come after my family. Don't come after like people that are just, we're just fucking good citizens, that we just want good. Like, we just fucking wish Cheeto to not die, and you motherfuckers are want to kill someone because they're voting for Biden.
Yeah,
Get your shit together, bro.
like Charlemagne was talking about, get a gun because,
Here in New
protect
Mexico, bro,
yourself.
there was on the news here in Albuquerque, like, wow, the cops don't know why all of a sudden everybody has a gun on them. Why do you think? Somebody got shot in a fucking protest. Remember when they were taking Oñate statue down? Somebody got fucking shot. We're just like there protesting peacefully. My auntie is just like a peaceful person, like means no harm to anybody, and you threatening her life? Get the fuck out of here. Like, it just bugs me. And I'm just like, I just want to make sure you motherfuckers know that.
Yeah, I
Fuck
mean,
you.
as far as voting, I don't always vote straight Democratic. I just want Cheeto out.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily agree with all of Biden's things, but I do like Kamala.
But bro, like, I'm pretty sure those were white supremacists coming at my auntie. But that African American girl,
Oh yeah.
what the fuck is wrong
I
with
don't
her,
know.
you Candace Owen motherfucking bitch?
You think she was just saying that about Trump?
No. Regardless, bro. Regardless, whether she said the comment, put the comment about Trump or Biden or Harris, what African American person in their right mind, not being Candace Owens or what's her name from Clueless, not being them, who would do that? Only a whitewash, stink pussy Candace Owen bitch. And fuck you, bitch. And come at me again. Like, I wanted to have a big old fucking debate with you that night because Larissa was drunk and she was too drunk to talk to me. I was ready for you and you shut the fuck up. And I'm not saying like, I am kind of saying that you're gonna go like, don't ever. But anyway, get your drink because I'm getting too heated. We need to calm down. I was getting too heated, bro, so I had to switch to beer because I love the whiskey, but I made myself a really nice old-fashioned, a couple while we talked, but let's just go back to, it's Halloween season. Hey!
Oh.
Here we go. Bye.
I can't wait.
Halloween season, yeah. I was gonna wear my a Halloween or like a, I guess, Halloweeny type of hoodie today, but it's still too hot.
Yeah, it got a little warm today.
Yeah, bro. But I can't wait. Scary movies every night for Peaches. So last night I watched what the fuck did I watch last night? I forget. The Exorcist.
The Twilight. Did you watch the Twilight Zone?
I was watching Twilight Zone today. I had to close all the curtains and everything because it's not the same if I see the sun. I don't get scared.
Yeah.
I don't feel it. But I watched there's something on the wing, something.
Thing on the
Bro,
wing.
That's not American Dad. What's the other one? Family Guy thing, right? He doesn't even say that, bro.
He doesn't say that.
No, he's just like, there's a man out there. It's not a man, it's a gremlin. It's a gremlin.
Somebody else said that. Was it like SNL or? I thought it was the Star Trek, the Spock or.
Yeah, on Family Guy, they were making fun of William. What's his name from Star Trek?
William Shatner.
William Shatner. You know the way he talked. So
Yeah.
So I don't know how they put it together. I'm not like a huge fan of Family Guy, but they put it together and then it was like and then he would like contortion his body, something on the wing.
Well, I like Star Trek. Every once in a while, I watch Star Trek because I have Antenna TV, and they have old reruns. And when it was Captain Kirk was an old guy, and he was like, I am old. He does that. Like
and he was a
positive.
ladies' man. He hooked up with humans and aliens. Hey.
Think of like, aliens with 2 and 3 pusses or cocks.
Like 4 titties and shit. Like he was like, talk about like a poly, like whatever the fuck.
Like,
hey, you're the captain in space. Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Shit.
Like I'd be happy just with 2 cocks, but
Just 2.
insert.
You're like my cousin. He's like my heavyweight cousin that's like, they only bought 2 KFC buckets. Cheap asses. I was like,
I'm hungry.
Get in my belly.
I'm starving. I haven't eaten.
Oh shit, bro. That's funny. But yeah, so Halloween season. I've never seen this movie. It was recommended by a lovely lady. Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio. Have you seen it?
It's on Netflix?
No, I couldn't find it anywhere. So I used one of my coupons from Redbox and I
Ooh.
rented it. So I'm watching that tonight. Once
Yes.
it's only 2 hours and I'm up until like, especially on a fucking Saturday. Well, it depends. If I'm exhausted, I'll pass out. But if I'm not, then I think I'm going to go to The Witches, even though it's just PG-13. I love Angelica Houston. And I'm so curious because they're remaking it. I don't know if you know that. And instead of Angelica Houston, it's going to be Anne Hathaway, which is going to be cool as fuck. The preview looked really cool. I love me some Angelica Houston, but I might save that. I'm not sure yet. Like, we'll see.
I might watch it tonight while I'm doing my damn paper. I'm just having writer's block. So maybe if I get a scary movie and then I'm talking about statistical data and longitudinal studies, it might help the mundaneness of it if I'm watching.
Or it lights a fire on your ass and you're like so scared that you're like, well, this is the thing that what happened is because the following. You'd be like that little meme. Remember back in the days when there weren't any memes or anything like that, but there was that one thing that would like hit the computer until his like went crazy and like beat the shit out of himself until he exploded. You remember that one?
Yes. Back in the day, oh God.
If I find it, I'll post it. I'll put it on the pod. But what else is going on? Oh, Janaea Echo had a not so tiny desk performance on NPR. Oh my God, bro.
Oh, I gotta watch it.
If you're looking for like to actually calm down and like feel at peace and get ready for bed and like just feel like love and watch that shit, bro. Janaea Aiko is the shit, bro. She
Oh,
has the
yeah.
voice of a goddamn angel. Like she has the voice of an angel that came from like Brooklyn or something. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like she's
Wow.
just like magical and shit. And
Ooh.
it's amazing, bro. Like I said, not so tiny because it wasn't in the regular tiny desk situation,
Oh.
but I guess it's because of COVID. So she had a whole setup. Like she had a harp.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
oof,
Did
beautiful,
you ever
bro.
watch that one of your girl and her brother? What's her name? The Tiny Desk from what?
Billie Eilish?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I love me Billie Eilish, bro. And I hate to like, oh, she's really young and whatever. I don't want people to. My nephew got me into her, like
But her
her music.
no, well, she's 18,
I don't
right?
know. She looks young as fuck. I don't know.
But
It'd be like the whole Greta thing
her
from last
her
podcast.
voice,
Oh,
her
dude.
voice is just so unique.
This is why, like, my brother and I say,
describe it.
like, my nephew's music love and selection. God damn, bro. Like, if he's not some sort of artist, I would be very surprised because the stuff that he likes, he introduced me to freaking Billie Eilish, bro. I'm like, I had no idea who this girl was. And when I found out about her, I'm like, oh, I like her music. Oh, I like this song. But the more I found out about her, the more I saw now that how she's actually been really loud now when she says it herself. I'm usually to myself. I don't say shit. That's why she wears all that baggy shit. She doesn't want to be like criticized in any way about body shaming. Nothing.
Right.
It's
Well,
all about.
people
But
shoot
she
her
says.
shit about it.
But now she's like talking about voting, talking about like she was on the Biden on the first what's it called?
Campaign?
Yeah, the campaign thing. Like remember the 5 days when the thing she was on there, which I just feel like God damn man, like that type of fucking. I thought she was a teenager, but like that type of youngin.
Yeah.
It makes me proud. It makes me feel like you and I might be okay when we're old ladies. Her, that Greta girl, that like all these youngins, AOC, like fucking.
I know people give them crap like millennials or even after millennials. I don't even know what they're called after millennials, but
They're gonna be called COVIDians.
yeah, poor thing.
Oh,
Oh, my little niece was born.
she's
like
she's a COVIDian.
6 months ago.
Aw,
7 months.
that must be rough, bro. But,
yeah.
but I wanted to. What else did we have? Dude, I was watching this commercial again at night. Have you seen this fucking like? There's these new fridges. They can show you what's inside the fridge. Have you seen that?
No.
So the door has this thing where you click on it and it shows and it gets like, I don't know. I honestly, it's blowing my mind. It clears up and it shows you what's inside your fridge. I've seen that before. Wait, bro. Wait. This fucking fridge, and this is not something that the commercial was like, this is the newest thing. It just came out like, we've been doing this, bitch. And I'm all like, oh, my mind was blown. But so the fridge can show you what's inside without opening it. They did that to save energy. So that way kids and people are not opening like, what do we have? What do we have to eat? So I've known that since I worked, selling fridges. But those were like fridges that we can't afford. But now, listen to this, bro. Now, it not only shows you what you have inside the fridge, it categorizes it. It tells you meat, apples, blah, blah, blah.
What?
And there's a button that you can be like, what can I make with that? And it gives you a fucking recipe of what you can make with what's in your fridge.
Oh my God. What about
Bro.
like expiration date? What if you have food in there from a month?
You know what? I guarantee you that it fucking tells you the expiration date on that produce or whatever the fuck it
I
is in
just
there.
realized
That's fucking crazy, bro. We're
I-
living in the future.
wow. That reminds me, the future. I was watching the Simpson show where
The
Lisa's
Simpsons show.
no, it's a TV show. Shut up.
It's The Simpsons.
The Simpson show. It's a show. It's an episode show.
A cartoon. Okay. Go for it.
Whatever.
Go for it.
Animation domination. Anyway.
Hey.
Well, Lisa was the president. And
Oh, season 11, episode 17?
it's further on the bottom. So,
Oh,
but it is
okay.
11. I don't think it's 1 or so.
I
like
said
you
17, but I'm not sure. Okay, go
But
ahead.
yeah, and it was just, I think they had like, it was modern stuff, but she did talk about like they didn't have any money for anything because the person before her was, you know, the orange 45.
Tito.
But I didn't see, you know, that meme about him in a coffin. That was made up, I supposedly, because I didn't see.
I looked it up after you sent me the text.
It was like a hoax on, if you go to slopes or just it's not true. There's not an episode, because I looked through several of the Simpsons episodes.
No, I told you there's only one episode where Cheeto was on, and when you sent me the picture or when you showed me I told you I learned English through The Simpsons. I don't know the most like the 30, 31, 32, 33, all these seasons because they're later. But the first seasons all the way up until like 20, I know that shit. Like I saw everything. And I could tell by the picture how they put Cheeto, the way that they drew him, and the rest of it didn't look like the Simpsons animation. It just looked different. It looked like messed with. But I know that the only episode that Cheeto was on was that one. And I think it was season 11, I told you, but so, you know, people.
I don't even think they show a picture of him in the episode. So.
What do you mean? Like they showed him in the episode?
But they didn't show, like they just said, because Trump left us in.
No, bro, they showed him.
Well, I watched it
in a different. Well,
maybe I missed it.
I just remember because
maybe they showed like a picture of him or something.
Well, before Trump became president, and this is how he fucked up, and I don't know if he realizes this. Maybe because he's power hungry right now, but maybe he's realizing this now that it's coming to an end for him. Before he became president, he was kind of loved in a weird way by many people. And when I say many people, I mean many different types. The Simpsons were cool with having him. Hip hop, he was in so many hip hop songs.
He was on some like sitcoms.
He was in fucking Home Alone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So before he became a president, we were cool with him because he represented. Like, if he wasn't president, bro.
Yeah, I think I would like him.
And you found out that he skipped and got away with not paying his taxes, I'll be like, oh shit. That's a rich motherfucker that like just knew how to play the system. Being president, fuck you. But the way that especially after the way they treated Obama, right? But
yeah.
So this is a different thing. Like, you are our leader. This is different. But before that, bro, it's like I hate to like say this, but it's almost like when people question me for like loving Nicki Minaj, because and I'm not talking like Nicki likes anything like that, but like in hip hop. Oh, but Nicki does this, Nicki does this, Nicki does this. No, 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 no. But Nicki did this, Nicki, or like Kanye, like like Kanye. Well, Kanye this. Oh, well, wait. But Kanye did this, Kanye did this.
Yeah.
I would defend you in different ways. We'd be cool with you in different ways because you're a regular ass person that just manipulated the system, was a hustler, did your thing. And this is America. This is what America does, right? But being the president is a different fucking scenario. Like you're
Yeah.
our leader.
Well,
Now that
I know I listened to one like in 2016 to kind of what he was going for. And it looked like, he wasn't a politician but
he's
then
not.
but that was his appeal. Like he wasn't a career politician, and he was like real talk. But then after the debates and what how he like just slammed Hillary and just was just mean and nasty, and he called people names, then I got turned off. But I did, listen to him because he wasn't a politician. And then now all the stuff that's coming out of his business dealings that I remember like way back in the day, he filed bankruptcy and they gave him
Wait, but you know how many times?
a lot.
Yeah.
And they gave him, okay, you can only have like $2, $3, $4 million now. Just like, and then didn't his dad give him like $1 million to start off with?
No.
Yeah.
Like, no, not $1 million, bro. I don't want to say because I might be wrong, but I think it was more in the hundreds of $1 million.
Yeah. Well, anyways, like that's chump change to him. Like he grew up just having everything. So I don't know the point of my story was, but
I don't know either, bro. What I'm saying is that if he wasn't the president, I'd be all for this type of like hustle. I'm like, hey, you did your hustle, you play the system, and I wish I was a white privileged man that could do the same, but I'm not. But hey, like you did what you did, right?
Well,
but not as a president, bro. Fuck you.
He's just following his base, and his base really, if his base, like a person can only be in power if the people let them. So it's the people that are racist, and they've just built this little puppet, and he represents what their beliefs, and they have power and money, and who cares about the working class or the millions of Americans just doing their thing. Not even middle class. I didn't even think there's a middle class anymore.
Bro, this is becoming Mexico. So like all of a sudden, boom. Remember how I used to tell you they talk about a middle class? And yes, of course, I grew up more privileged than some more other Mexicans that grew up even worse than me. But it was considered middle class, but it's really not. It's really just like low and lower, and then boom, 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 high. So between this, there was nothing. In the US, there was all this because, and I don't want to get too much into this, but I don't know. But even if you consider athletes, they're not here. Yeah. Even LeBron James, because of the color of their skin, they have worked their way up into this category.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. This is a deeper fucking shit than.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but I'm just saying, it fucking sucks because I was diligent. I went to school. I got a career. I didn't have money to pay for my college tuition because we didn't. My parents, they weren't like poor, but they didn't have extra
They weren't
money
like,
to.
hey, making it
Yeah,
rain on Larice's education.
yeah. I had to pay. I went. I did work study. I'm still paying on my student loans. So,
Shit, you're struggling. Like, let's be honest. Like, we struggle with
yeah,
our bills. We're not struggling in the point where, like, again, we're not at the point where we're like about to be evicted or things like that, right? But are
yeah.
we that far from it? Let's be
No,
honest. Missing
no.
two
If
paychecks, what would missing two paychecks do for
that
us?
would devastate me because I barely can pay my mortgage and have like maybe $100 extra
That's
for
fucking some
for
bullshit, bro.
groceries, for
If we
gas.
miss two paychecks, even one,
Oh,
our shit
one
would
would
be like
lessen.
one would be like begging, and maybe because of COVID, they would give us a break. Two, bro, I don't know.
Well, that's why I Ubered when I lost my job, due to
You were
unforeseen.
Ubering until your
I was
car crapped out.
Ubering. Yeah, remember? You were like on New Year's. You're like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm Ubering." I Ubered till 2 a.m. and I didn't make that much money, but it was a little bit of cash. But yeah, well, just in a just my field in general, I think like I am the most educated poor person I know because
Ah, bro.
I might as well be a freaking doctor and have a PhD with how much school I have, how many credits I have.
I mean,
I
we
mean,
work with people that have PhDs that are not making nowhere near what they should be.
exactly. And then you have
Essential personnel, quote unquote, that has been working throughout this whole time.
yeah,
Like we
I
know
just feel like
SB and LC. Like she's a G. Oh, hey, I'm about to do the bars. SB and LC. She's a
SBA.
G. She's one of like hey. But
Mm,
we work with
mm,
these people, and our job actually matters, bro. I get it that selling houses matters. Like I get it. Like our jobs matter, bro. We matter.
they should matter more in the form of financial because for God's sake, I shouldn't be able to be struggling with paying my damn mortgage because I'm not, I have a job, I have goals, I have like, I don't know.
I get
I've
what you're
never
saying.
I've never been on unemployment or never used those resources where, there's like a stigma to I can't even use those because I make too much money to even get like food stamps or anything. They really need to change
The
the
food stamp situation, bro, is fucking crazy. Like you literally have to be making scraps. And when I say
like
that, I mean like
yeah,
no one can survive with that
like
money.
$20,000. Like that's
But
what I
bro,
made when I was a student.
20,000? No, bro. No. Nah,
Lower
bro.
than
You gotta look at the nah, bro. It's fucking crazy the things you literally this, and then they wonder we're like, oh, people take advantage of it. Women that are not working and have a partner do take advantage of it, you can say, I guess.
that.
But it's because nobody else, like someone like you, should qualify. You're alone, you're paying your mortgage, you're paying tuition, you're working your ass off. But no, it has to be at like this tiny little category. So how
Yeah,
can and I say how can people not take advantage, quote unquote, when these these women that are not married and they are not working and they get the money, right?
right.
We don't have a partner that we're like, oh, you know, like,
Right,
hey,
right, right.
that's cool. You know what
I
I mean?
can't even go to my parents and say, "Hey, can I get a loan?" Or
You know what? I've actually like I've been reading a lot of not reading, but there's been a lot of articles that have been coming up in my feed that I read usually or try to about how millennials are not scared or have changed the whole stigma of living with your parents because now it's like the, the way they're talking about it is almost like the way that the Mexican life was. This is what I'm telling you. It's becoming Mexico. The United States is becoming Mexico. Uh, we lived with our parents because we had no other choice. Because there was no way that a single person can live on their own in an apartment or house or whatever unless you live in a fucking not even like nothing. So a
well,
shack or nothing.
my,
So now millennials are like, oh, millennials are bringing back living with your parent. Well, like, bro, no, we've been doing this in Mexico. Now we're becoming Mexico apparently. So where we have to live in a house, multiple people. Like we've been doing this in Mexico, but now you're telling me like the U.S. was the American dream, where a fucking college person could live on their own, doing their thing, living their life, becoming their own person. And we're going like we retrograding, like we're going back to like nope.
yep, yep, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And yeah, we're going backwards, and it's really sad because I've worked really hard
You're
and
about to like actually receive because you have it already. We know this. You're about to actually receive your tangible masters.
Mhm.
And you can't say that and you're still wondering
well, even in my job,
can I go out tonight because
that's only like a $300-$400.
at your job that again we're not going to get into it, but I'm pretty sure if IO kittens have been following us, they've been figuring it out. If not,
Yeah,
they figure it out. At your job
listen to
that is
us.
like an essential fucking personnel, an essential person, somebody that is needed at your job, you're going to get this and they're going to give you how much more? That's pathetic, bro. This country is pathetic.
Yeah. Well, in the debates, anywhere in the debates, I don't hear them talking about education.
Because
And
there's so much more happening, bro.
well,
How much
it's
did they talk about social justice and racial equality? And they didn't really talk
nothing,
about
nothing.
nothing because motherfucker, this is why he didn't prep because his whole thing was doing exactly what I'm doing to you right now. I'm not gonna let you talk. I'm not gonna let you talk. I'm just gonna say this. I'm not, no, but you don't understand. You don't understand. Like, see, like I
Just keep
know.
yapping. Just keep
I
yapping.
know how he works. Literally, like,
This clown.
that's the only good thing he said.
Yeah.
Not the only thing. I don't want to say that. I hate people judging Biden so much. He did okay. Okay?
He said, he took his finger and he said, American people, you need to vote. You need to vote this clown out. And I think that's the best thing, to vote, because he just said lies. He said all this stuff about unemployment, and then I fact checked it through fact checking, and unemployment is shit, and people are still dying. You don't wear a mask, you're full of shit. And he didn't let Biden even talk about the issues. And even Charlemagne, he talks about, like what was the percentage? A third. 'Cause he talked like for 5 minutes about the black situation. I can't hear you. Mm-mm.
My Wi-Fi.
Look, this is a shot glass that I have.
Ah, cool. Fucking cool, bro.
It's with my shot glasses on the very top. I forgot about them. It fell off. I guess we had an earthquake or something. No, but no, it fell. And I was like, hey, this is cool. I should have a shot.
What kind of
Well,
shot are
that's
you
not.
gonna have?
I don't know. All I have is whiskey.
Me too.
Maybe I won't do a
Testing,
shot.
1, 2, 3. Test,
Oh,
test.
now I can hear you.
Really?
Whatever. Yeah.
I didn't do nothing. I just went to settings to try to see it for myself or what the problem was. But
That's weird. What the
that is
fuck?
super weird. But I guess I'll see it later if let me see
That's what she said.
later
Yeah.
when I edit. That's so
Okay.
weird, bro.
No, no,
I don't know what happened, but maybe it was God telling us to chill and shit.
Yeah. It has been. We started what, like an hour and a half ago?
Barely have 1 hour and 30 minutes, and that's with our breaks. We usually record for like over 2 hours. I'm like surprised of how much content we've had in here with, so little time. But look at my beautiful michelada.
Ooh, girl. That is like, I'm getting moist from that.
You should.
What she said. That's what she said.
Moist.
That's what
moist,
she said.
Moist, moist, moist.
WAP. Did you hear that Cardi B is trying to trademark WAP? Why didn't she do it before, bro?
Yeah, everybody's kind of marketed off of it.
There's so many men that have made songs now.
Yeah.
Like I heard that there was a country dude that was making a song about WAP.
She
And I'm
needs
like,
a better marketer person.
she does, because she should have gone that shit a long time ago. Like again, like I know I talk a lot of shit, but like if I would have been in her team when I first found out about her, bro, regular diggler schmiggler girl, that's her. Like there's all these little things that she says that she's just one of a kind. She's different and she comes up with her own shit. But hey, did you hear that they are suing Subway because their bread is not bread?
What? No. What is
So
it?
there's so much shit in their bread, and I guess the majority is sugar, but there's so much other shit in their bread that it can't be considered bread.
What? If the first ingredient is not like flour, or if it's like sugar, then it's bad.
I was just like, Subway being sued because their bread is not bread. So I had to click on that shit like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, that's
You know
fucking
what?
weird.
I never really liked Subway, but
I never either. But the reason why I don't like it is for other reasons, is because
the reason is because
the reason being is because I don't like it that if they show number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, right? And 6, 5, 7, 8. I'm like, I want number 3. What kind of bread? Number 3 says already. What kind of? And they ask me everything.
you can choose your bread, I guess.
But not speaking the language. I like for you to go to Mexico and go be like, I want a number 3, and they're like, pero qué tipo de pan quieres? ¿Y qué tipo de quieres que las legumbres? ¿Y qué quieres de todas las carnes? I'm like, I just said number 3. I see it in the picture. Just fucking give me number 3, bro.
And didn't they have like Jared, who was like a pedophile?
And that motherfucker is one of those rich assholes that is he even in jail, bro?
I don't know. I haven't seen him.
No. Of course they had to vanish him the way that they vanished Papa John's because he's a racist. But they're still around. I don't think he's in jail, bro.
Yeah, that's another white rich dude getting off, just like Kyle Rittenhouse, whatever, with his
Who
gun.
fuck is that?
He's the guy that in Portland.
Hey, motherfuckers! Cops!
No, not Portland.
It's okay. It's okay.
I got a gun, but I got my hands up.
Like they said that they even gave him water.
If that was a black guy with a gun, they probably just shot him.
You need to watch the what the fuck is it called? The South Park pandemic special. That shit is funny, bro.
Oh man.
That happens. They go into the school and they're like, he's saying something. And of course the black kid gets killed. And then at the end, they're like, "Hey, Trump, we figured out a cure for COVID." He's like, "Why would I want a cure? Because we're all dying? No. See, the plan was for Mexicans to die, and they're dying, so it's all right. The plan is working." It's fucking. I mean, you know what it is. Like, obviously, I'm not laughing for a situation. I'm laughing at the fact like South Park is raw, and it's like it's not even one of my it's not a show that I watch.
I love Kenny and
Kenny
Cartman.
died, of course.
He dies all the time.
Yeah, but I thought because he's white that he wouldn't.
Right.
He died.
Back in the day, Cartman was like, cheesy poofs. I love my cheesy poofs. And the mom is like, Kitty's being a dildo. I know who's sleeping with Kitty tonight. Remember that shit?
Oh, shit. Hell yeah, I do. Oh, dude. Hey, so changing the subject a little bit, but still on COVID. The Tennessee Titans, 11 people got COVID. I think 6 players and the rest are staff. So they had to cancel the game. And now today, Cap Newton he's now the quarterback of the Patriots now, he has COVID.
Damn
is right, bro. Like, COVID is real, bro. Like, who still thinks
this coronavirus?
Have you seen that meme, bro? That Trump is like giving a speech and Cardi comes out, coronavirus.
Oh
Shit's
my God.
real. Shit's getting real.
That shit is gonna live in infamy, and
oh, dude,
that's why Trump wants to ban TikTok.
Yep.
Because, yeah.
This is true, bro.
I hope his family is well, and maybe I will pray for his
No.
soul.
Let's not go as far as praying.
And I will pray for the people that support him, and we'll see the light that how white supremacist he is. So
I don't know about that. I barely pray for you guys, my friends. So I don't know about that. I don't wish any.
You need to start.
No. Who prays for me? Who has ever prayed for me?
I pray for you.
Okay, one person. You and my mother, my brother, like a handful of person have prayed for me.
That's all you need, bro.
Okay, a woman, a Mexican, a lesbian. Like, no. My praise are for you, for my mom, for my loved ones. I don't I'm not gonna throw my prayer out for I pray for you and hopefully you can vote. Like, no. I don't wish you harm. I don't want you to die, but do what you want.
I just heard, for instance, I was driving back from Angel Fire, and there was this motorcycle guy, and he was weaving through traffic, and to help me, I wanted to say, what a motherfucking asshole. But instead I was like, I want to pray for you that you don't get hurt because of your reckless behavior.
That's different.
Yeah. I know, I'm just saying.
I want to say what Mary Trump's tweet said because I feel the exact same way.
Yeah.
I reserve my sympathy, empathy, and despair for those who are sick and those who have died because they were misled, lied to, and ignored. Wear a fucking mask. This is Mary Trump's tweet.
I saw that. Yeah.
I feel the same. I don't wish harm on anybody. Don't get me wrong. I don't want Tito to die. I don't wish harm on anybody. But I don't pray for you just because you need a prayer. Go get your prayers from your other motherfuckers. No, not me. I don't wish you harm because believe me, when I wish harm, I don't want to throw a jam out there, but shit happens. You don't want me to wish you harm because shit happens. I don't know. Like shit, like last night when the moon and Mars were colliding and shit, and I
Oh shit.
felt that shit. I know my power. I know what it is. So I don't wish harm on anybody. But I will never use my aura and my power and anything that I have on someone that doesn't deserve it.
Yep. The deserving.
Okay? But
My
my prayers, my vibration, my good energy goes to Lorisi, my family.
yeah, you don't wanna overuse that aura and
I'm a goddamn empath. If I overuse it,
exactly,
I'm exhausted
exactly,
and I'll kill myself. So no,
exactly,
let me I know how to manage my battery. And it
exactly.
doesn't go to you motherfuckers. It goes to the people that love me and need it the most. But let's get off of like, because we were obviously, I'm getting into like peaches right now. And what did I want to say? What were you going to say?
No, I agree with you. I think you can't spread yourself too thin. You have to save that energy for the people that really care about you. And I care about you, your family, my family that are invested in me as a person and not trying to degrade my situation.
If I was gonna, I don't know what word you just used, but if I was gonna like extend myself like that, I was just thinking earlier, God damn, I need to fuck. So if I was gonna do that shit, I would do it to create another like I'm about to create another persona just to like for us to have fun because bro, I'm like dying over here. Fuck.
What would that person's name be?
I don't know, but I need to be like not something scary like everything else that comes out just because of what like negative situations, but like a good one. Can we have a good one? Can we have a nice one that cooks for us and that is just nice and we can cuddle? So it's like I'm about to like my brother always said like if I'm like a gremlin, but instead of water, it's alcohol. So when they put alcohol, like this other fucking creature comes out. This other fucking creature is about to come out, but I just wanted to be like in the most positive way, so that this creature takes care of us and it's like a loving one and we can cuddle and not just like that one that we're like, yeah, let's go, motherfucker, we're ready to fight. So no.
Damn, I miss my dog. Shit.
Bro.
Shit, she was my spirit angel.
Hey.
But she's here with me. She's here with me every day. I'm like, I want to call her and she's not here, but damn.
Have you ever seen Princess Mononoke?
No.
It's an anime. I don't know if it's available on stream, but you should watch that because it just talks a lot about it's about nature, but it's represented in the form of the forest and a wolf. And the wolf is white, but it looks just like Gracie. And the American version, because it's obviously Japanese, the American version, the wolf is the voice is Gillian Anderson from the X-Files.
I'm definitely gonna have to watch it.
Oh, bro, my 3 top animes: Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, and what is it called? I forgot the name of but Princess Mononoke, Spirited Away, like those are animes but you should watch that shit.
Have you ever read The Watership Down? It's a book, it's an old book and just talks about characters, and I have that book actually. I should read it, but I have to finish my course first. But
The Watership Down?
The Watership Down. In fact, I had a friend, he was a drummer, and their band was called The Watership Down.
They got it from the book?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Look it up. And
okay. I want to.
Get the audio tape if you want.
Trying to make me feel
No, I'm just giving shit. I love you, man.
bitch has turned off again.
We're totally impasse, and
No, I know.
I think my dreams are just coming true. Like, I need to take care of myself, and you need to take care of yourself, and not spread yourself so thin. And I tend to do that. I spread myself thin for everybody else, and I don't do stuff for myself. So just remember that, aisle kittens. Don't spread yourself too thin, and take care of yourself, because now's the time to really take care of your business. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with you, and I just want to say that, like, we're empaths. Our love, I don't think people understand. I always like, and I don't even know if I don't want to say this. No, this is too big of a gem. I won't say it, but I just feel like there's people out there that we love. They know who they are. We know. Like, obviously you and I, we know. And sometimes maybe they don't realize that. I don't want to give too many gems out there, but you know what I mean.
No, I think it's just, use the peanut butter sparingly. Don't make it chunky. Spread it thin.
Now I want a sandwich.
I love peanut butter and jelly.
Oh, do you got some or no?
I do, but I don't have any bread.
Me neither. I just thought about that.
I have the cool, but no aid. I have the bologna, but no sandwich. What is that?
Oh,
Friday?
Bro, are we gonna have to order McDonald's?
No, because I haven't gone on the scale, but I tried on some pants, and I had to lay down to button them motherfuckers.
I'm telling you, my underwear feels tight, and
No, dude, me too.
I was gonna order some sweatpants. I usually buy things online, but I was like, should I check the size? Because I usually order small. And fuck no, bro. Small was nowhere near my fucking waist right now. So I was like,
you know what?
My underwear tight as fuck. I feel like a chorizo, bro. I feel like a Mexican chorizo.
Oh, me too.
They tie it
I gain weight everywhere. I don't have skinny arms, skinny legs. I'm pretty proportionate. If I gain weight, I gain it everywhere. Look at I have more chins than a Chinese phone book. And my arms, yeah, my butt just keeps getting bigger, and it can get bigger.
That's a
but
good
at
thing.
least, but if I could just keep everything else and just my butt, like Cardi B, but
you'll always have your butt.
I hope so.
You're lucky like that.
Well, I don't know if I lose weight. What if I lose my butt?
I don't think so. Just keep doing squats.
Okay. That's another thing. I need to do squats.
10 squats every day, bro.
Okay. That's my goal. 10 squats.
Once it feels normal, 20.
Okay. Because I did have this dream that I was wearing my Timbs, and I was putting them on, and then they made me like a dancing queen.
Oh,
and I was all busting the moves, all sick. I was
dancing queen. Dun, 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 dun.
But no, but the Timbs were magic. They were like the Cinderella slippers.
Oh,
But they were Timbs, and I remember just pulling the laces and then ding, and then I turned into a, I don't know, lesbian version.
That's when you got your bisexual girlfriend.
Yeah,
your
exactly.
Superman trio.
I'm feeling some feelings. Maybe I should be bi or something. I don't know.
I hook you up with some ladies, bro.
just experiment or something.
Oh shit, bro. That's funny.
I know how you feel about the bi thing, but I don't want to.
When it's disrespected.
Right. Okay.
It's like I don't want you to be like, I'm in love with you. Shut the fuck up. Like if you tell me like I'm in love with this woman, I'll be like, I'll slap you in the face. And I'll be like, no, you're not. You just like the way she eats your pussy. Okay? Come back, Larisi, come back. But I can't do that with these other bitches, you know?
Yeah.
But with you, I'll make you understand and realize that
Well, maybe
in love.
maybe I just like my stuff eaten out, and
You just
maybe
like
I don't.
some conolingus. Conolingus hasn't been around.
Conolingus.
Conolingus won't be
Maybe I just
here.
like that, and it's not even love. It's just like,
Maybe
oh,
who doesn't? Shit.
gotta get you some.
I've heard some women that say like, I don't really like that. I'm like, oh my lord, I feel so bad that you've never actually felt anything good.
Oh damn.
Who cannot like head, bro? Who?
Some messed
It's
up in
not
the head shit.
possible. Okay, messed up in the head because something that happened to you, maybe
Yeah.
that like abuse or some shit.
Yeah,
like
I think it's abuse, and
there's no way in hell that a person that hasn't been abused in a weird way that has to do with like
God rest in peace those people that
if they fuck with you and abused you in a way that had to do with oral sex, we're not talking about you. Everybody else, if you don't
we're
like
talking
head,
about just
everybody else, if you don't like head, is because you haven't received it properly, especially women.
That's Blade would say that, because he would say, who doesn't like head?
Everybody.
Either way, if you're a woman, you're a man.
Ugh, that's the only thing that like.
Because they weren't doing it right, baby.
Exactly. When they do it right, bro, you don't even fucking think twice, and you just go to sleep, and you have the best dreams in the world. Like that's the shit that you're like, boom. That's like an oxycontin. Like good head is like an oxycontin, or like like what are those fucking pills called that like shit, man. A good head is like the best massage you've ever had. Good head is like oxy, whatever the fuck those pills are called.
I don't know the names of. All I know is like OxyContin and
Oxycontin, oxycodone, yeah, all those like
those things that like I remember as a kid.
Good head will give you that.
I remember taking those, and I'm like, hey, I don't feel no pain.
Larisi was a pill popper. Just kidding. You just said that, so I just made a joke.
That's when they didn't know that you could be addicted to that stuff, and they're like, oh,
it's like vaping. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's not cigarettes, and these motherfuckers are dying at
like
30 years old.
When I got in that accident and I hurt my hip and I couldn't be at that function that I was supposed to be at. Oh yeah. I was in so much pain.
I remember.
They gave me only 5, and I was in so much pain. I was like,
but you can get addicted with 5, so that's good, bro.
Yes. Well, I think they were just doing regulations because they were realizing that people were being addicted and having to go to recovery for it.
It's strong, bro. It's strong. Yeah.
But when you're in pain,
I get it, but it gets to a point where like I knew a bitch that loved them, and then after a certain point, she was like fucking smashing them and snoring that shit. Like,
yeah. I wasn't at that point. I actually had physical
it took her a few years, but still.
Physical therapy, and that helped a lot. But shoot, pain is no joke. But anyways, I gotta go.
Yeah, bro.
I gotta write my paper.
You think you will right now? Okay.
No.
Good luck.
I'm gonna have to go to bed now. Get up early. And
we're at almost like 2 hours, and we got everything going on other than the NBA finals suck. Yes. But it's okay. I don't mind. I don't hate LeBron. I'm just let's not talk about that. But
they crushed.
I just hope that the Heat at least gets one win. Just one win. And that's it. That's all I hope. And that's it. But also there hasn't been any justice for Breonna Taylor. So
No.
We gotta say that. And
Say her name, Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
And that's all
Rest
I
in
had.
peace, my girl. Mm,
Yep.
mm.
Rest in
Wakanda
peace.
forever.
And that's all I had.
Me too.
Hi. Well, we are the Bodega Cats. I am 54 Peaches.
Louise is here.
Hey. And we'll be back next week.
Had to pee.
All right, let's go. Coop.